Hey y'all, it's Dankyante, and I'm back for day number 15 of my 30-day post a video challenge. If this is the first video that you're seeing of mine, I am doing a challenge for myself where I post a video every day for the next 30 days. And if you want to join, just start posting videos on YouTube every day for the next 30 days. But today I want to talk about the content that you consume whenever you manifest, because I was doing an experiment with myself and I noticed a big shift once I shifted the content that I was personally consuming.
Okay, let's go.
So back in like 2014, 2015, somewhere in that time frame, I had got my first big girl job, or what I thought was a big girl job. I was working in an office, and honestly, I hated that job. It was the worst job that I had ever had, because whenever the job was posted and I read what it was about, it did not translate to me that that's what I was going to be doing once I actually got released from training.
Lord have mercy.
Like, I thought that I was going to be filing paperwork and, like creating documents, going to meetings, typical office behavior, or what you would think office behavior would be, but absolutely not. Like, the way that they had the training set up, we were in a classroom for 4 weeks, and then it's like the stuff that they were talking about, it wasn't really registering to me that we were actually going to be on the phone. And even with the title of the position, it said something about like a counselor. So I thought that I was going to have to see people every once in a while, like if they came into the office, but absolutely not. They literally pulled the perfect gotcha moment on me and everybody else that was in that training class.
Got him. We fucking got him.
The position that we were training for was actually a phone only inbound and outbound call center. And not only was it a call center environment, which I hate, it was a call center for student loan borrowers who were behind on payments. We were essentially trying to get them to bring their accounts back to current. And oh my goodness, when I tell you, that is easily top 3 jobs that I've had that I've completely hated. Like, it's got to be number 2 or number 1. That job was literally the worst job that I ever had. Like, I'm grateful that I had the opportunity, but while I was working there, it literally turned me into somebody that I did not want to be. Like, I was angry all the time. I was depressed. I got depressed to the point where I lost 30 pounds. And me, I'm not really a big person as it is. So I was literally out here looking like I was on the strongest of crack rocks.
They're claiming I smoke crack.
And what made it terrible was that not only was I depressed from the job environment and the nature of the job, I was going home every day, not doing anything except for laying in bed, being sad, and smoking weed and listening to sad music. I was literally putting gas on the fire that was depression, and I didn't even really notice it. I just thought I was doing stuff to try to help me get that emotion out, but it's like, no, the stuff that I was consuming, and like when it comes to content, that was helping make me even sadder than I was.
Oh my God.
So I say that to say, a lot of the times your depression can probably be wiped away if you just switch up the content that you're watching. Also, of course, the mindset work. But I understand that sometimes when you're depressed, changing your mindset is the last thing that you're thinking about. So the least that you could do for yourself is not consume sad content on top of that. Like, I definitely understand. It might feel like it's making things better, but it's literally only making things way worse than what it should be.
I mean, honestly, the girl did it to her damn self.
Now, am I saying that I don't listen to sad music from time to time? No, that's not what I'm saying at all, because if you can't tell by my name, Dankyante, I am a big Beyonce fan. And nobody, nowhere could get me to stop listening to Broken Hearted Girl. I don't care. That song is an amazing song to me. But the difference between now, how I listen to music, and how I was listening to it back then, I didn't resonate with what was going on. Like back then, if I would listen to a sad song, I would be resonating with what they're saying. So that would make me even more sadder. But now it's kind of like a switch that I know how to turn on and off. And also, if I'm feeling like I might be getting a little sad for some reason, I am not going to go and listen to depressing music. I'm not going to do that because I know for a fact, like I said earlier, it's only putting gasoline on the depression fire. And why would I do that?
Stupid.
And the better question is, if you're sad right now and you choose to go to Spotify and play some of the saddest songs that were ever made, why are you doing that? Like, if you just broke up with your SP, why are you going to go and listen to music which reflects you being sad about an SP? That makes no sense. If you're just generally depressed, why are you listening to music like where people are talking about being generally depressed? You probably think it's helping, but honestly, it's not, because you're resonating with what they're saying. It's all about what you resonate with, because that's going to lead you to keep thinking thoughts that are going to keep you stuck where you're at. Turn off the sad music. Stop watching these shows about serial killers and stuff if you know that it makes you paranoid. I get it. Everybody likes murder mysteries and stuff like that. Whoop-de-doo. I even watch them from time to time. But why are you letting that be the only content that you consume if it makes you paranoid? You need to figure out in your mind what's going on up there before you can expose yourself to that type of content. Because if you don't, you're going to keep on staying in the same state of sadness or staying in the same state of paranoia or whatever state that you're in, and the music is being an influence or the shows are being an influence. It's going to keep you in that same state. Like, making small shifts like that, believe it or not, can help you make the bigger shifts to get you to where you actually want to be. Like, me personally, I didn't just turn into a person that knew how to manifest overnight. I literally built this up over years. But luckily, it's not going to take you guys years because you have YouTube. And there's people like me who are giving you the keys on what you need to do to try to change this around instantly. So even if you don't believe that it's going to happen for you instantly, which you should, because it can and it will, make small shifts. If you're sad about an SP, stop listening to all the songs that people make when they're sad about SPs. If you're paranoid, stop watching stuff that makes you paranoid. If you're going through a bad situation and you're watching or listening to stuff about that bad situation, stop listening to stuff that helps you resonate with that bad situation that you're going through, because you're literally keeping yourself stuck, like I said before. And we want you to get unstuck. That's the whole goal here. Get yourself unstuck so you can start getting exactly what you want.
Get whatever I want?
Get whatever you want.
Oh, all right.
And people might try to argue, oh, if you just try to cut all that stuff off, that means you have some stuff that's unresolved that you need to work on. And it's like, no. I know how to resolve my issues. I know how to change my mindset. So that's not the problem. The problem is, you know that when those people are recording those TV shows or those songs, energy goes into that. Whether you want to believe it or not, their energy is going into that. So if you're listening to a song and somebody was sad when they recorded it, of course you're going to start feeling that, which in terms is going to make you sad, especially if you keep doing it on a loop. So it's not that you have some type of unresolved trauma or something that you need to break down. It's just, that's the mood, that's the vibes. Just like whenever you have a date night with your SP, or if you like somebody and they're, you're hanging out and you guys put on music, are you going to start listening to sad music around that person? Absolutely not. In my opinion, I'm thinking you're going to try to put them onto some of the music that you like that's not sad, or y'all are going to be trying to set the mood for whatever freaky deaky nonsense y'all get into. So you're going to put on like some music that sounds like what you're trying to get into.
Y'all know what's going on. And so do I.
Like, me personally, I have different playlists on my Spotify for different moods I want to get into. Like, I have a confidence playlist, so it has stuff like Saweetie, the City Girls. There's some songs from Charlie XCX, like Megan Thee Stallion. Basically, people who make music to make me feel like, yeah, I'm that girl. Like, it's a pretty decent playlist. Like, it's a couple hours long, I believe. If I'm in the mood to manifest some money, I have a whole money playlist. Like, so it's nothing but songs about money on there. I have a playlist about songs that make me think about my SP. So it's nothing but like relationship focused songs, like good relationship songs. I have a Freaky Deaky playlist. I got playlists for pretty much every single mood. If you're interested in any of my playlists, just comment below and I can send you the links. No big deal. But with that being said, I know how to curate my content based on the mood that I'm in, or the mood or the state that I'm trying to get into. And that's something that I recommend for everybody to do, because like I said, if you're already sad, why would you go and put a sad song on, which is putting gasoline on your pre-existing fire of sadness? That's the dumbest thing that I would ever think that anybody would try to do.
That was the dumbest shit I heard all day.
So just a little bit of homework for you guys. What I would like for you to do is start creating playlists. Go through your Spotify or Apple Music or whatever you have and create playlists that would help you embody the person that you want to be. So that'll easily help you get into the state. And like, while you're not visualizing or affirming or doing sats or any other manifestation methods, let the music guide you into naturally being into that state. Like, it's common sense. Have you ever heard different people do interviews, or people around you in your everyday life say that whenever they listen to a certain type of song, it helps them feel a certain type of way, or like it makes them feel a certain type of way? It's literally all there, y'all. Go and make those playlists and let them help you start being the person that you want to be. So, moral of the story, stop taking in all this sad, angry, depressing content. Switch out the content, because it'll literally help you switch your mindset around 100%. But that is all I have for today. I gotta go get ready again because I have somewhere to be in like an hour, and I want to wear my t-shirt and jeans or t-shirt and leggings like normal, but this is not the type of event. So I will see y'all next time.
TF, ... I'm out this bitch.
They told me to be good
Ha!
name.